AT&T announced a stock dividend to spin off its Warner Media business and merge it with Discovery Communications to form a new company, Warner Bros. Discovery. In this video, we will look at what happens in the coming month, what are the available options, for example, if you want to own only AT&T stock or only the Warner Bros. Discovery stock. So what are the available options for the shareholders of AT&T and Discovery? And then we're going to look at the upside potential of the upcoming merger. So let's get started. First of all, if you are not subscribed to the channel, you can do this by pressing the subscribe button under the video. It is absolutely free and you will not miss a single new video about the upcoming merger. AT&T announced a stock dividend to spin off its Warner Media business, and the record day will be April 5th. So if you want to own the shares of the new telecommunication company, Warner Bros. Discovery, you need to own AT&T shares on April 4th, not 5th, so 1 day prior the record day. As a result, AT&T shareholders will own 71% of the new telecommunication company, and Discovery Communications will own the remaining 29%. The closing date of the transaction itself is scheduled on the end of April. The exact date is unknown at this point. So on the date of the merger completion, if you still have AT&T shares, you will own both shares of AT&T and the new telecommunication company, Warner Bros. Discovery. For example, if you own 100 shares of AT&T, you will still own 100 shares of AT&T, but you will also have 24 shares of Warner Bros. Discovery. AT&T also announced a dividend of 0.2775, which represents $1.11 per share on an annual basis. To receive this dividend, you have to own the shares on April 14th, and the dividend itself will be paid out on May 2nd. To calculate the dividend yield, we take the current price of AT&T, which is around $24. We subtract the value of Warner Media business, which is 0.24. We get approximately 18. If we divide 1.11 to 18, we get approximately 6% dividend yield. Also, according to management projections, the future price to earnings will be around 7, which implies that the stock may be undervalued compared to Verizon, which trades at around 10 price to earnings. So this implies that the AT&T stock may be undervalued. Okay, so what are the options? For example, if you only want to own AT&T shares, not the telecommunication company, or you want to own both, or you want to sell both companies. So now we're going to look at the possible options. AT&T management said that on the record day, you will have 2 additional shares in your account, WBDWV and TWI. WI stands for when issued. So there are 4 main options, and we will discuss each option one by one. Okay, the first option is to do nothing. As a result, you will still own the shares of AT&T. You will get 0.24 shares of Warner Bros. Discovery, and if you hold till April 14th, on the 2nd of May, you will receive a dividend. So I believe this option may be very popular. So if you want to own both companies and receive a dividend, this is the best approach. Just do nothing. The second option is to sell T shares, ticker T. As a result, you will not have the AT&T shares, you will not have the Warner Bros. Discovery shares, and you will not receive a dividend. But if you want to own only the AT&T stock, not the future telecommunication company, you can sell the WBDWV temporary shares. You will sell the rights to own the Warner Bros. Discovery. As a result, you will own only the AT&T shares. But instead, if you want to own only the future telecommunication company, you can sell the temporary shares of TWI. As a result, on the day of the merger completion, you will receive only the shares of Warner Bros. Discovery. Okay, so these were the available options for shareholders of AT&T if they have shares of AT&T by the April 4th. If you have the shares of the Discovery Communications, all 3 classes of shares, Disc A, Disc K, and Disc B stock, will be converted to one class of shares of Warner Bros. Discovery. The ticker will be WBD. So on the date of the merger completion, all shares will be converted to the new company, Warner Bros. Discovery. Okay, now let's look at the future upside potential of the future telecommunication company. According to management, if we combine the revenue of both Discovery Communications and Warner Media, if we apply the price-to-sales ratio of 2, which is on the conservative side, Disney and Netflix are trading much higher, on much higher multiples, we get the upside potential of more than 70% for Warner Bros. Discovery. I have made a video on valuation of the future company, Warner Bros. Discovery. Here is the video. If you are not subscribed to the channel, you can do this by pressing this button. You will not miss a single new video about the upcoming merger. Thank you very much for watching till the end, and see you in the next video.